So if you tick that box there.
Help does not appear to be installed.
And this is the best thing about doing a step-by-step by the diagnostic booklet, is we can narrow down each thing and it'll point us directly to what exactly is the problem.
Oh, it's probably because I've got no idea what the f I'm doing.
Alright guys, welcome back. So it's day 578.5 of trying to get this AC working in the S14. Now, as you last seen, when Richard was here diagnosing the AC, we got the AC powered up on external power. It came on, the AC went cold, but it's not powering on its own. We've got two things left before we actually point fingers at the wiring. So it could be a faulty AC switch, just out. So this actual unit could be faulty. So that is a possibility. We went and seen Skyline Spares. They looked after us on this unit. And as well, the second bit that we got, the second part here is this little thing here. This is an ambient sensor. And what this does, this normally hangs in the front of the car, in front of the AC condenser. And this pretty much just gets the temperature of the outside air. That is missing on this. And I remember when I was installing the headlights, I did tuck up a bunch of wiring behind the headlights, and I do believe the plug for that is there. We'll jack it up, have a look underneath the car, see if we can find this plug, chilling, kicking back, not doing nothing, so we can plug this sensor in. What we're gonna need to do first part is move the black Skyline out the way, and then we can get this on flat ground so we can jack it up from the front and then start installing our AC unit. This is missing, so I want to tackle this down first, and then our last option will be the AC unit. I just bought both. I'm not doing multiple trips, just thought whatever, and when I do sell the car they can have this as a spare. So let's get to it. This is the first attempt of a cold start. Team Karam's tune, absolutely fantastic. Great blokes, Fred and Joe. They made this car an absolute mechanical masterpiece. And that there is a cold start. I haven't started the car in about a week, and that there is a cold start on E85. So Team Karam, thank you guys, number one. So the main idea with the S14 is that we're gonna fix the aircon, get that running, and then we're gonna take it to Team Karam Racing. They've already tuned the car, they've done a fantastic job, but now that the aircon's working and the car does have aftermarket idle control valve, I do want the car to idle good, so we are going to play around with the idles on the laptop with the aircon running on the S14. So the next person has the luxuries of pumping AC at the set of lights while listening to the beautiful built S14 engine just purr. So let's cross fingers. Today's the last day that we're going to be sitting there on the AC, so then we can go to Team Karam, go play around with the tune, go to the wheels and tyre shop, put fresh tyres on our new set of wheels. Keen to show you guys which one we got. Straight up to that, Pioneer Detailing. We're dropping this off, getting it a mad exterior detail. Yeah, then it's photo time, boys. Pretty keen. Let's cross fingers for today. Let's see if everything goes smooth. And yeah, I'll show you the lump on this puppy. Get ready for the chop. Ready for it? That's crispy as. We'll just leave her running. She hasn't started all week, so I'll leave her running for a bit. This thing is a bit of a pain in the ass to start up and stay running because I did play around with the idle control valve. So we will fix it up when we do get a bit of a retune at Team Karam Racing. So now that she's cooled down, let's try find this plug for the ambient sensor. And I did tuck the wires over here. Come, I'll show you. So I did tuck the wires just down here, and there is a plug. We've got this one here, but this is a red and black wire. This one just here. But let's see if this plug, no, it's different. It's a different plug. So we need this style. So we need to find it. The only plug we could find was this one. So let's go have a look underneath and see what we can find. Let's jack the car up. I'll put you on the little tripod and you'll come underneath with me and let's have a look for this plug. Hopefully we can find it. I'll put a jumper on so I don't ruin my front runner. And let's go underneath and let's have a look. Okay, so the ambient air conditioning sensor should be red with a blue stripe and the other is blue with a brown stripe. We do have an orange and blue and a red and blue wire just there. Those could possibly be the wires to tap into, since the AC switch does have a blue and orange wire there. But when we turn this AC on, the button gets stuck. It does like 2 clicks to come out. So that could be causing an issue there as well. I'd like to pull that out next, so let's give it a crack. Oh hey, didn't see you there. Nah, jokes, that's corny as. Let's pull this bit out so we can access the AC control unit and we'll put our new one in there. Well, a brand new second-hand one anyways. So just gently pull on this. We'll unplug these. So we've got one plug here, another plug there, and one more right here. So that's our surround out. That was actually pretty easy, not gonna lie. These screws out. If the screws don't come out, just apply a bit of pressure on the screwdriver and turn it. Make sure you're pushing against the screw. Don't just try to turn it because it can thread the screw. So just put pressure on it, then turn. So we go one there and this one. So just to compare, so old one, our new one. All right, let's see how this goes. All right, let's test this out. Nah, nothing yet. Okay, and as you can see, we've got nothing to the AC compressor yet. The clutch still isn't kicking in. So our last bet is that it is the ambient temperature sensor. So we've got to try to find where we can wire that in. That's our last bet. And then if not, we've got wiring problems. So stay tuned. So after running into multiple diagnosing problems, we've come to the conclusion that there is no ambient sensor on the Australian delivered models. The ambient sensor for the AC only belongs on the JDM models with climate control. They have a bit of a different AC unit. So we've decided to go back to the drawing board, call out the big guns. We got James coming down. We're getting Team Karen Racing on the phone. We're going to plug in TeamViewer, jump on the laptop, and here is how it went down, boys.
I'll
And just see if it asks for a pin code again.
I'll just disconnect. Alright, let's go.
Scroll down, I think. See if you can get into it without passing a pin code. Supposedly turned it off, but I don't know if it's right on yours.
Oh, do you want to reopen the app?
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet. ECU manager.
That's it.
I'll plug the cable in.
Is it plugged in? Yeah.
It's in now.
Press F5.
Come on, fucker.
This program is so slow, bro. The new Nexus one rips fucking fast.
Makes a difference, eh? Like even
Yeah,
the loading
man.
speed.
Like you spent 3 minutes waiting for this thing to fucking open.
Yeah.
The Nexus is plug in, boom, it's on.
Bro, this is still like in Windows 95. You can see the vibe.
Old tech, man. This is old shit.
What the f is here?
Get out of there, go here. Go, what is it here? Where the f is it? This is weird, it doesn't look like it.
It doesn't look like that's the normal page, eh?
No.
It's on.
Customise your tuning page here. I can't see no tables, no nothing.
So,
What can you see?
yeah, same here.
So if you tick that box there.
Help does not appear to be installed.
Wait, man.
What weird shit is this? Maybe we've got to go down.
If you go straight to your tuning tables, it should show you a dash, like you should be able to work off it.
Yeah.
It take blood, it take sweat, it take time. I won't stop. I'm in mode. I'm on go. I'm gon' die for my.
This is weird shit, man. We're on. It says here ECU online, so we're talking to it. For some reason, your program won't display the software to tune it with. And then again, it said this program is no good and it needs to be repaired or some shit.
Yeah. When we click on that, it says it seems like the help is not installed.
Yeah.
Like-
Alright, so look, evidently it looks like it's unlocked.
Yeah. I should be able to
from
go
here
into
on
that.
in,
So
you just have to get yourselves the right program to start looking at stuff to read it or see, I guess.
yeah.
Do you still got
Worst
the
case,
inputs?
Billy, if it doesn't work, just give it to me tomorrow, man. I'll see
Appreciate,
if I can look at it with my laptop at work.
yeah,
Yeah.
appreciate it, brother. Thank
Well,
you so much.
I'm just gonna go through the wiring, make sure everything else is all set up.
See, there you go. The ECU's unlocked now, but you may need to download.
I'm probably gonna have to go in, just go through my hard drive, delete the whole thing, and then
I think you have to rip it
restart
all out and reload it, man.
Yeah.
But you need to put the Platinum Series ECU Manager. That's what you need to
Yeah.
look with. I'm off. He's right. Is there anything else
Yeah,
from me?
nah, done, bro. That's perfect, brother. I really appreciate your help. Thank you so
No
much,
worries,
Fred.
No worries.
Thanks, Freddie.
I'll give you an update tomorrow, bro. And
Cool thing. Let me know.
the 14 will see you soon.
All right, mate.
Thank you so much, Fred.
See you
Good night,
boys. Take
brother.
care, no worries.
Okay,
Bye.
See you, bro. Bye. All right, it's time for some tuning in the driveway, boys. Let's go. So what's all this, bro? That will be for the AC switch.
Yep.
Time to finally get to the bottom of why this AC is not powering on. We're this close. This close.
She's there. She's on.
She's on?
Yep. That's written to the computer now.
Sweet, bro.
Was
Was that on before?
No, I just turned it on now. Remember what your mate said about like you gotta check the DSI and DPIs?
Yeah, bro, yeah.
So that's AC request.
What an absolute legend. The unfinished 14 on Instagram. You're a legend, brother.
But why is my main like that? That's f***ing annoying. Why is it gonna be fuel, bro? What? View. Load page. Diagnostics page. Let's see. Open. Let's see if this is what. This is not even the one I want either. View. Load page. Fuel page. Diagnostics. What other pages are there? Is that it? Open. Please be the. Like gauge page should just. Bro, why is it not coming up? View. Load page. Gauge page. Where's the gauge page? Let's go to setup. Main setup. DSI1. Alright, so that's what we're looking at there for DSI1. So let's like look at DSI state 1.
So that would be for the aircon there, eh?
Yeah, DSI state. Turn the fan on and press the AC button.
So we go fan there,
Turn the AC off.
off.
DSI state. Press it on.
Now we go on. I believe we might need the car on for that signal.
No, look at that DSI state.
Oh yeah.
Now watch when you're pressing the button.
Alright, so now I'm going to press the button.
That's off now.
Beautiful.
But see it's the opposite way now.
Oh yeah.
So we need to go back to setup, main setup, falling. Reboot it.
All this to have a little bit of air, a little bit of breeze on your face when you're cracking boost.
Now say DSI state is on, now press it off.
So now, yeah, now hit it off.
It's off.
Beautiful. On, bro.
On, off.
Yeah, the boys.
Now I'm gonna find out. Maybe start it.
Let's go. Sorry,
Yep.
neighbours.
Neutral.
meters.
Hold it a bit of idle. Give it a bit of idle. Have you taken it back there since you've done the idle control motor?
No.
Turn the idle control motor up a little bit. It'll be alright now, eh?
Yeah, now it's fine. Now it's fine because it's got to about almost 30 degrees. So that's relay out.
Yeah, well that's pin 87, pin 30. Battery to the load, so I'm bypassing it. That's the power side, that's supplies power to the aircon. But then we have the control side, which will be like ignition power and then earth from the aircon to control it. The signal depends on the AC pressure switch, because that's what cuts the compressor on and off. So now we need to check the wiring from the power side and then the control side.
Wicked, right?
Go that far.
Would Europe be left-hand drive?
European?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Europe's left-hand.
Yeah.
So, except for Europe, would be pin AC relay, pin 11. Should be green and yellow. I can't imagine it telling us to look at it fucking that way now, can we? Okay. Check circle quantity between AC relay harness, terminal number 2, triple pressure switch harness, terminal number 4. See that?
Yep, got 11 volts.
If I was to ground this out, if I was to like cut it and like put it to ground,
Yep.
that would turn that relay on. See that relay, how I had power, when I put power from one terminal
Yep.
to the other terminal, that put power directly to the aircon clutch. And it turned the aircon clutch on before when I had the pliers in.
Yep.
So that means I've got battery power, okay? So that creates a direct connection between the battery and the compressor to give it 12 volts from the relay. Now, the part of the relay is the relay will switch direct power to the load, and the load is the air compressor.
Yep.
Now we have the control side, which is inside the relay. It has a little magnet inside it that's powered up positive and negative, and then that clicks the relay.
Yep.
Right? That click you hear in the relay is supplying power from the battery to the load. So now we have ignition power on one side of the magnet, and we have battery power on one side of the switch. So now the ECU is what would ground out and turn the magnet on in that relay to make it click.
Yep.
So if I was to like ground this out now, you'd hear that
The AC clutch click on.
Yeah, you'd hear it. For a matter of fact, like,
What do you need? Metal?
yeah, some metal. Hear the relay click?
That's the AC, huh?
So it's the ECU's job to say, okay, I have this input, which now we have to the ECU, right? Which is the AC request. And now the ECU requires two other things, which is the AC pressure, right? So now, because we have that, we're confirming that the relay and everything. So the ECU's job is to see, is my button pushed? Yes. Are my AC pressures in check? Yes. Then, once they're all correct, am I idle or am I revving? If it's revving, it's not going to supply ground. Ground is what's turning it on. But if you're not revving the car and you're at idle and the AC pressures aren't too high, the ECU will say, all good, put earth to this wire, let's switch the system on. So now we know all that works. We need to check our AC pressure switch. We need to make sure the AC pressure switch is communicating to the computer, and it's not f***ing up. And then we need to make sure that the hysteresis is turned on in the Haltech to allow earth to be sent to this. To make sure that this is not set up. See how this wire is set up? D-pinned to something else?
Yeah, bro.
That's a user definable channel. So that would be like a using.
Who knows what they're using it for?
We'll be able, you could check it anyway. We would see whatever this pin number is, and then it'll tell you that's an analog voltage output. All right, so we'll do that.
No, done, brother. Well done.
Let's go to the pressure switch now, which is here. So the pressure switch has an input into the ECU as well. So pressure switch, done. It says check call side of AC, just between ECM and ground. Yes. Go to next page. Oh, yay.
You earned the next page.
But this is like one of those, you know, those quest things, you know, like you can just go there and you just choose your own way.
Yeah, 100%, eh?
Yeah, exactly like one of them. All right. Disconnect thermo control amp harness connector. Bro, now we're getting, where the thermo control amp? Where are you, you piece of shit? So pin number 1, red, continuity between. Okay, check power supply for thermo control amp. Approximately 12 volts exists between body ground.
Alright, so we're back. Night 3, diagnosing the AC on the S14. We are next up on the diagnostic sheet, S14 owner's manual. We're next up tackling the AC dry unit here as well. Yeah, the boys. So we're about to investigate this area here where the AC dryer is, and obviously this is all the rest of the cancer that we found along the way. We are testing for
continuity between the pressure switch and the AC relay. So basically this will just tell us that the wiring is intact. So
sweet,
I'm
bro.
checking the control side of the harness to the pressure switch. It's got to have continuity here. Yep. See these two terminals here, these should be joined by the pressure switch. They shouldn't both have continuity. So I'm going to say that. Let's have a look here.
Looks like someone's been there, huh?
Factory wouldn't tape 3 wires and only 1.
Oh bro, that's actually wrapped up together.
I bet you they've probably like stripped fucking wires and done the twist. Like a bodgy fucking bypass.
So someone's tried to investigate something at the dryer. Let's have a look at this. What do you reckon's going to be under there?
Yeah, see, look. So what they've done is they stripped it back and they've just twisted it like this.
Yeah.
So all these join and it mimics like the AC pressure switch working. So you've put a new switch in there and it appears someone's let's fucking get these wires re-insulated properly and then continue on.
Wow. What a find. Well done, brother.
Let's go.
Wow. Okay. So turns out someone's been there. The more we look, the more we're finding other people's tracks. Oh, shit, that is blinding. Alright, so turns out someone's already been there. The more we look, the more we find people's tracks of, yeah, just trying to sort the problem out without actually fixing the problem. So let's tackle this wiring. Let's cross fingers. We're getting now closer to the problem. We are at the AC dryer, so we'll give you updates soon. Cross fingers. Yeah, the boys, let's go.
I didn't find an actual pin out for this. I want to make sure that pin's.
We've got our plug nicely separated now, so all the train lines are going to each and every different station. They're not all crossing over in the middle, causing a short circuit. So happy days. That's all wired up nicely now, but we'll just double check and see if all the pins are correctly laid out. Let's go. So now we're testing the rad fan relay.
Yeah, we're just testing. Like some gonna steal your relay. This circuit here for the triple pressure switch. So we know we have ground on that terminal on the triple pressure switch. Now we're going to check this continuity between this circuit, which goes from the triple pressure switch to here, which is the, so this is power to the coil on the cooling fan relay, number 1. and then it will have power there, and then on the control side it'll go down here and put that to earth. So what we're going to do is we're going to check this continuity.
Alright, time to test it with some power. Got power, boys.
Alright, so we're going to test the control circuit from the pressure switch that activates the fans.
Yes.
So here on the relay, that's battery supply voltage, and then this straight pins to the load, so I could confirm we have voltage there, and then this side's voltage there, which is ignition power.
Yeah.
And then this pin here is supposed to have ground, which is the control side, so we can confirm fan circuit works, supply direct power.
Yep, that's the AC fans behind the clutch rim.
Yep. So then now we have this, we can put the relay in, and we're going to be checking the control side, which is switching it to ground, which is over here. Alright, so which would be on the pressure switch, we should be finding that voltage. So have power in them too, green and yellow, so then we can go.
Beautiful, relays clicking. Fans
So that tells me the circuit from the pressure switch that controls the fans to come on is functional. So then it only depends on the actual switch. So when the pressure in the AC system rises too high,
the fans turn on.
yeah.
To try
So,
to
so basically all we're doing is, right now, if you can see here on the relay, that's normally open. So where I'm putting the pliers, for example, is between these two contacts here.
Oh yeah.
So which is putting the control side of the relay all the way down here, but then the switch is normally open. What I'm doing is I'm closing the switch and it's supplying ground to the rest of that circuit.
Yeah, right.
So when the air compressor switch comes open, pressure will build up behind this contact, and then it'll lock these two together. So AC pressure too high, and then it will just do this basically.
Beautiful, brother.
So that works. So now we know that the pressure switch, the circuit to control the fans, is functional.
Beautiful, brother. And this is the best thing about doing a step-by-step by the diagnostic booklet, is we can narrow down each thing and it'll point us directly to what exactly is the problem.
Oh, it's probably because I got no idea what the fuck I'm doing.
Got a bit more than a little bit of an idea, bro.
Oh yeah.
Well done, brother.
So now we're going to check this side, which this appears to be a normally closed circuit. Goes down to the AC, and I'm going to say that the AC is going to control a ground switch by the ECU board. So I think that's exactly where we're at.
Beautiful,
It'll
brother.
be the ECU function.
So it'll be the ECU functioning the AC compressor to turn on and off.
Yes. So we'll get the laptop on her and we'll see what we can do.
Beautiful, bro. Yeah, the boys.
So now, just to confirm, that's ground and that's... So I'm going to expect there to be continuity between these two pins when they go in. So, and that's green and white, green and yellow. So I'm going to say that they should have continuity when this switch is plugged in, and that's our pressure control circuit to the ECU. So we'll do this with a bit of problem. Continuity. That tells me every circuit is as it should be.
Beautiful. So it's now coming down to ECU control.
Yep. If I was to earth out the green and yellow stripe wire to mimic the ECU's function, it should turn the aircon on. We're going to do that. We just got to check the thermistor inside. Make sure that that's getting continuity to ground when it's switched, and get the lappy on it. And
beautiful. Absolute wizard, brother. Absolute wizard. Let's go.
Let's go.
What'd you find?
Why is fucking VTEC fucking...
Oh, it does actually. It says VTEC there. It knows that someone that builds some wild Hondas is on the lappy.
No. Fucking this is read your computer, bro. I'm hoping it's not fucking...
It thinks that this is a VTEC. Imagine it says VVL. It's a SR20 VVL, VE.
Enable with AC. Alright. I need to find out which pin the AC wiring is connected to, which DPO it is.
Yes, sweet.
DPO 18.
Alright, so we got the S14 started. We're going to run a few little changes on the laptop and then we're going to test out the AC and see where we're at. It just fired. It just fired up. I heard the AC come on, I heard the clutch. Yours, cunt. Yeah, the boys. And
my fan on as well?
oh yeah.
Controlling the idle as well.
Now it's going to be like fine tuned with the aircon.
No, the ECU just takes care of it all. So when you turn the aircon switch on,
Yeah.
it triggers the idle control motor by itself.
Yes, sweet. Not even trying to die with it on either. It's heaps good, bro. That's wicked. We're on. Finally, we got aircon. Let's go. We probably have to sort out all this cancer next, tidy up the loom, get it all tucked down in the wells, just down here. And then we're set. Then it's back to Team Karen, check everything on the laptop, and then final detailing on the way to you, bro. All done.
Done.
I'm so G'd. I'm so G'd. So pretty much this is why everything went bang along the way. The air compressor was seized and the switch was bad. Why was that, you were saying?
It's because someone's like bodged up and bypassed the pressure switch, so the aircon would have just stayed on. Then I think like when someone's put a Haltech in it and they've realised like shit, this aircon's running 24/7, they would just switch off the functionality in the computer for the aircon. Now that we undone the bodginess here, pressure switch is doing its job to cut the compressor in and out, and now the ECU is actually controlling it as it should be.
That's wicked, bro. You're an Einstein. You're an absolute legend. You're a genius, brother. Thank you so much. She's happier. So instead of going off the air temp sensor, it's going off the coolant sensor. Sorry.